If you can hear me, honk your horn, everyone. Great. Caleb and I have been having fun doing this for the last 6 months or more. And,
boy.
Yeah, there we go. We're so thankful you're here, everybody, that you're able to listen to what we've got today. What you see in front of you is not much, maybe, from where you are. But you have to trust that there's people in their cars, there's a conductor, and we're going to make some music. Here I am. Can you see me? Yeah. We've moved mountains, everyone. Many have moved mountains to make this happen, and we got to thank a lot of people at the university here. So we're looking forward to singing for you. And 103.3, if you have a neighbor near you, keep your distance. Just a quick reminder that we ask that you remain in your cars. You don't have use of any washrooms, and enjoy the music. You can sing along to some things if you choose. We won't hear you. So you can hear us, and please enjoy the music that we're going to do for you today. It means the world to us that you're here to listen. We also are live streaming, and if you have not got your program, you can find it on your phone, likely. It should have been in an email last night. Or you can also look at the program, there was another way. I think if you go to the live stream link. So the program for the concert. I love seeing that there's all sorts of different ages here as well, some kids. And the kids can scream in the car, it doesn't matter, it doesn't bother us at all. So it's a much different concert experience, everyone. We've been trying this since last October. We first tried it at Horlick Park with a few people, Caleb and I and a few singers, and it was so much fun that we've taken it a few steps further. And this is the first time that we've gone with up to 24 mics, singers, that is. So it's really quite astounding what Caleb's been able to do with this, and we'll talk more about that later. I think we're ready to pass it on. I'll give Abigail just a second to grab her breath because she's been running around. Thank you for the volunteers. We'll say more about that later. Yep, yeah. But I'd like to hand it over to Abigail, so we'll start our program, everyone.
Hello, everybody. I'm going to start off with a land recognition. The Madrigal singers honor and acknowledge the land on which we gather today to enjoy a morning of song. We reflect on the history of this land located on Treaty 6 territory, a land that has a history of diversity with Cree, Blackfoot, Métis, Nakota Sioux, Iroquois, Dene, Ojibwe, Saulteaux, Anishinaabe, and Inuit people. We reflect on the vibrancy of their histories, languages, and culture, and how they continue to add life to our communities. We recognize Indigenous voices in our music community, like the voice of Andrew Balfour, of Cree descent, featured in our program today, as well as those voices we are not hearing in our program today. Hello, everybody. My name is Abigail Harding. I'm happy to be the president of the Madrigal Singers Executive Committee. If you'd like a point of reference, I'm the car with the dolphin and balloons on my hood, so maybe I'm easy to spot from wherever you are. This is my 4th year singing in the Madrigal Singers, and it's been an amazing treat for me. It's also my 4th year at the U of A studying classical archaeology. Choir to me means taking part in a community while exploring the world together, created through music. In a choir, there's a fundamental trust that exists between everybody who performs to do their part to the best of their ability. And that trust has been so important to me in developing really important and profound relationships in my life here at the U of A. And it's been especially important in this past year during the hardships of this pandemic. The first song we're going to be singing for you today is a madrigal called To Shorten Winter's Sadness by Thomas Wilkes. Perhaps by the name itself, you can see why we wanted to perform it today. The weather is also cooperating with us, so we're driving away that sadness and gloom of the last few months and the minus 30 days that we've all experienced.
Yeah, I didn't think of bringing suntan lotion today.
Or a hat or something. You're gonna get burned. But you might see why I particularly love this song and why it reminds me so much kind of a Christmas carol. The refrain goes something like la 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 la, and that's quite similar to some other Christmas carols that we sing and that bring us so much joy. And I hope that while hearing this Renaissance piece, this Madrigal, that you also feel the joyful anticipation that spring brings. So enjoy. Thank you.
To shorten winter's sadness, we wear the nymphs with gladness. La 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 la. To shorten winter's sadness, we wear the nymphs with gladness. La 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 la.
Hey. Yes, honking's the new applause. That's right. That's right.
That's amazing.
And if students are sleeping in Hub Mall, they aren't anymore. That's right.
What do we got?
Since first I saw your face, I resolved to honor and renown you. If now I be disdained, I wish my heart had never known you. What I had loved and you had liked, shall we begin to wrangle? No, 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 my heart is fast and cannot disentangle. What I had loved and you had liked, shall we begin to wrangle? No, 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 my heart is fast and cannot disentangle.
Bravo. A chorus of horns. We love it. Oh, we have Sarah introducing the next.
Hello,
Sarah.
everyone.
Hello.
I'm Sarah. I sing soprano 1, and I am a third-year student at the U of A studying music and psychology. This is my second year singing with the Mads, and I am the social media coordinator on the Mads exec, which has been a bit of a challenge when everything is online. During COVID, music has been my greatest source of connection. The resilience of musicians is amazing to me. Even though the many ways COVID brought the arts to its knees, we've been building the plane as we're flying it, which seems to be a favorite saying of music professors nowadays. I'm so proud of the ways we've been able to come through and what we have to share with you. This next piece, The Silver Swan, was one of the first we attempted to do a virtual recording project with. So it's been exciting to come full circle and hear this come together with other voices surrounding me. I hope you enjoy.
One more note on this is that in the words, thank you, Sarah, I'm just struck by this idea of singing her first and last and was no more, The Silver Swan. So there's some melancholy here.
The silver swan heading onward, when death approached and her silent throne, leaning her breast against the
Let's do a quick introduction. So we've got sopranos to my left. So if you're looking towards us, we've got sopranos to our left. Say hi quickly. Yeah.
Hello.
And then on down, say hello. Yeah.
Hi, everybody.
And then we have altos sort of in the middle here, in the cars, yeah. So we're set up like a choir, yeah. And then we've got tenors, alto tenors, yeah. And then we've got baritone basses to my right. Hello. Yeah.
Hello.
And
Can you tell their
the
bases?
brilliance of what we've got going is that Caleb also has us with a bit of a stereo sound from left to right in your car and in our speakers. And Caleb, just tell us a little bit about what we're doing here.
Yeah, happy to. So it's somewhat simple, but not really in the long run. Each singer has their own microphone inside their car. A couple of cars have two singers because we have some cohorted people that are living with each other and whatnot. Roommates. All of those microphones are getting sent. Everyone from this car over is sent to this snake. That snake then gets routed over to this digital snake, and then I send that into my van through one internet Cat6 cable. It's crazy. And then all of that gets mixed, sent back through that same internet Cat6 cable, back through this box, into the FM transmitter right here, and that goes to literally all of our vehicles, and that's why we can all hear the exact same signal from each other. Yeah.
And we all can hear one another. Yeah. Yes. He makes it sound easy, but what the main thing is that all of us have experienced, maybe even on your phones, that it's hard to interrupt people. But actually, there's zero latency. Well, virtually, it's light speed. Where the sound is traveling light speed between our cars. It's not going to outer space, so it allows us to actually interact exactly in time, and that's what we need for music. We've been making music in lots of different ways, and my colleagues all across the city and the country and the world, we're all doing unique things. This is just a different, unique way of trying something. So, and we're singing on mic. I'd love to go on. Yeah, anything else?
No,
Caleb?
that's it. I'm just happy that we have this is so many people are here. This
Yeah.
is wonderful. Thanks everybody, and thank you to the choir. This is great.
Let's go with the next piece, Trapped in Stone. And I have to admit that there's a few pieces in the next for the next section that it is reflecting some of the dark times that we've all had, I think, during COVID. And this idea of being trapped, well, this piece is written from a place of oppression, of being trapped in the basement, in the dwellings of a cathedral, the Durham Cathedral. It's about a horrible tragedy of Scots dying in captivity. But so, you know, we perhaps don't relate that way, but I think we all relate of the idea of being trapped these days. You're trapped right now in your vehicle. This is by Andrew Balfour, wonderful composer. We had him join us in a session in the fall, and he's from Winnipeg area originally, living in Toronto now. Andrew Balfour is Trapped in Stone. That's a beautiful chorus of horns. I love it. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Catherine.
Hi, everyone. My name is Catherine Alff, and I sing soprano 1 in the choir.
Hi, Catherine.
Oh, hi. I'm also the treasurer on the exec committee. I'm a third-year transfer student at the U of A, and I'm studying a Bachelor of Arts in Music and minoring in Arts and Culture Management. This is my first year singing with MADS, and it has been a sliver of community that in other university semesters it might have been taken for granted. To be singing and making music with this group under Tim's leadership has been a gift in a year full of changes. The next piece we are performing is titled Life, written by Canadian composer Jeff Enns, and is one of my favorite pieces we've worked on together. We had the opportunity to talk with Jeff and learn that this piece is also dedicated to his dear friend Alan Waite, who passed away very suddenly. The harmonies of this piece evolve and change in a way that mimics the way life brings unknown joys and sorrows, but is still beautiful throughout it all. I hope you enjoy it.
Oops.
But yesternight we laughed to view. But yesternight we laughed to view the stars that sail in seas of blue. Today we wake 'neath grayer skies to look on life with different eyes. To look on life with different eyes, with different eyes. Alas, so many stars are set, for which we're longing, watching, watching yet. Oh, useless hope, oh, eyes that burn. The stars you love will not return. The stars you love will not return.
Thank you, thank you. It's so wonderful to watch people walk by that are wondering what is going on. Yeah, it's the strangest thing you've ever seen. There's actually drive-in concerts going around all over. I read about the San Diego Opera actually presenting operas, and you can pay a premium to get these front seats, front car parking spots for over $200 for a full opera. So you know, this is happening, and it will continue to happen, and it's really amazing that we're able to make this happen. All of us are listening to great things online, and I think you've all experienced some great art, great music making online, and this is amazing what all of us and colleagues have been doing. And this is just a different method of sharing music, but it is a shared experience. So your honks mean that much to us. Woo. Thank you, everyone. This is a little piece by Thomas Louis de Victoria called Jesu Dulcis Memoria, a little sweet, absolutely beautiful Renaissance work. I'm sorry I'm not bowing for you. Half of you can't see me anyway, yeah? But we're here. Believe us, we're here.
Audio bowing.
Yeah. Andrea.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Thank you guys again for coming out. It's so fun to actually sing to someone other than ourselves, you know, and recording individually and submitting it and compiling things. But my name is Andrea Dumic, and I sing Alto 1. I'm in my 4th year, and I'm in a Bachelor of Science, majoring in psychology and minoring in music. I've been part of MADS for 3 years now, and it's been one of the most rewarding courses of my entire degree, I would say. For the past 2 years, I've also had the privilege of being the choir's social convener, so I get to have fun bringing the choir together, having fun events, and COVID has made it a little bit difficult to do virtual stuff, but we found a way, virtual gaming, it's been fun, you know.
Oh yeah.
So fun.
Earlier this year, we individually recorded a bunch of pieces and compiled them together. And while it wasn't the same as singing together, we got a chance to kind of hear what the choir sounds like, and it was beautiful, honestly. The first time we listened to the next song we're about to sing, Antiphon 1, I was personally unexpectedly overwhelmed with emotion by how connected I felt to the words and the feeling that the choir brought to it. As a Ukrainian Catholic, hearing this piece being sung by my fellow choristers after such a long time of not hearing it or being able to sing it within the church has really meant a lot to me and has been really moving. I just hadn't realized how much I missed singing and hearing others singing this piece. So I hope that you enjoy the next 2 pieces, Antiphon number 1 by Stetsenko and Peace I Leave With You by Knut Nystedt. And I hope that they bring you a sense of peace and connection to something that's maybe beyond what's going on in our world right now. Hope you enjoy.
Go Bases.
The microphone helps that, and bravo Tim Toe on the low, sub-low E flat. Thank you so much. Peace I leave with you, everybody. We're not leaving yet, though.
I hope not.
Peace I give unto you.
Brilliant, thank you. Dominique. Oh, no, sorry, Ali. I skipped ahead. Ali.
What?
Yeah.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
My name is Ali, and I'm a third-year student at the U of A studying voice and secondary education. I've been singing alto for the Madrigal singers for the past 3 years, and this year I'm the fundraising coordinator on the Mads exec.
Woo.
Even during times like these, choir has brought me a sense of community. It's been so refreshing to be able to sing with everyone and keep the togetherness that has otherwise been lost this year. The next piece we will be performing for you this morning begins with a captivating and haunting melody by the tenors and basses. This is Motherless Child, an African-American spiritual arranged by Craig Hella Johnson with soloist Diana Rockwell.
Brilliant. Bravo, everybody. And Diana, beautiful solo. Thank you. Dominique.
Hello. Hi.
Hello. Hi.
My name is Dominique. I sing alto. I'm a third-year student at the U of A. Yes. I meant to fix that. And I'm a voice major in the Bachelor of Music program. This is my second year singing with the Mads, which I've been so grateful for, especially this last year. Yeah, just being able to sing with these amazing people and being able to put on an event like this has just shown me the resiliency of the arts and the arts community, as Sarah was saying before, which just makes me very proud and happy to be a part of. Yeah, and so this next piece that we will be singing is a setting of Ave Maria, composed by African-American Canadian composer Nathaniel Dett. It's by far one of my favorite settings of this traditional text that I've ever heard. The warm and rich harmonies, they just feel so good to sing. Yeah, and near the end you will hear a beautiful solo sung by Noah Wright.
Beautiful, Noah. Thank you. Beautiful. Fantastic. Thank you so much, everyone.
Well, thank you. So as you just heard, my name is Noah. I'm a fourth-year voice major here at the U of A. This is my second year singing tenor with the Mads. This year, choir has definitely been a little bit different from normal, but getting to sing even on recordings and in my little home studio that I've scrambled together, it's been so important for me to keep this sense of community alive, and I couldn't be more grateful for this group to do that with. This next piece, called Wenn ich einmal soll scheiden, is from one of the monuments of choral music, J.S. Bach's St. Matthew's Passion. In these agonizing moments of music, Bach employs some of his most chromatic and unsettling writing. You should also keep your listening ears on, because there's going to be a connection to a piece in the future. So put those ears on, and I hope you enjoy.
Just one more thing to say is that this next songster, Paul Simon, uses the same chorale tune in this American tune. Many of you might know this American tune, and it felt fitting as our neighbors to the south were trying to figure out what to do in the fall and in the new year here. And so this is in honor of all of our American friends and colleagues. And very fitting, I think, for right now.
Many's the time I've been mistaken, and many times confused. Yes, and I've often felt forsaken, and certainly misused. dreamed I was flying. I dreamed that my soul rose unexpectedly, and looking back down at me, smiled reassuringly. And I dreamed I was flying. Dreamed I was flying. We come on a ship they call the Mayflower. Come on a ship that sails the moon. We come in the age's most uncertain hour and sing an American tune. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright. We can't be forever. Another working day. I'm trying to get some rest. That's all I'm trying to get some rest.
Yes, sir. Wow, wow. This was, I sang that at the Carmel Bach Festival years ago with my colleague Andrew McGill, wonderful musician, and he had done this arrangement in high school. He brought it to us, and we did this at the Bach Festival. It was a wonderful combination to hear that chorale tune and then Paul Simon's setting. Marie-Josée.
Bonjour tout le monde.
Bonjour.
Bonjour. So my name is Marie-Josée. We met, and I am a second-year doctoral student in the program for choral conducting here at the U of A. This is my second year singing in MADS this time around, and I am singing a little bit of alto 2 and a lot of tenor 1.
Yep.
And I have the great privilege of having been and being the TA for Madrigal singers for these last 2 school years. And it's been absolutely wonderful to work with all these bright young singers and to have the chance to learn from them as well as conduct them.
We love you, MJ.
I love you guys too. I think, as all conductors here can attest to, it has been really difficult to live in the silence of Zoom choir rehearsals, where you don't get to hear that feedback from your choir. You get to hear your own voice a lot. So today's a treat, being able to hear and blend with other voices and hear that blend. I'm a huge fan of the composer of this next piece. Dan Forrest. I have had the opportunity to sing his Requiem for the Living, and I have had the opportunity to conduct many of his Christmas choir arrangements. This next piece, Good Night, Dear Heart, is such a poignant way of saying good night or goodbye. And these beautiful melodic lines are so fitting for these times. And it's such a beautiful sunny day. Imagine today's sunset while you're hearing this song.
Yes, and the warm summer sun. I feel it on my face. Thank you.
Warm summer sun, shine kindly here. Warm southern wind,
The next piece, I Love My Love. I'd just like to say a few words now and a few words after this before we're ending up the program. You know, you might not believe this, and I actually still can't believe this myself, but like all of us in choirs and in music making and in life, we have not been meeting together regularly. You hear that we have developed a great sense of ensemble in so many different ways. It's quite amazing. But we have been meeting in person since July with some people who are able in Convocation Hall at a distance. So we're masked and at a distance, and we're able to sing. But of course, there are a number of people that cannot attend for various reasons, whether it's a family member or themselves, health concerns. So they have not attended, and that's been absolutely fine. They're singing online. But what's amazing is Monday evening was the first time we all sang together. And it's quite incredible to think that that's the first time that we'd actually made music together at the same time in our cars. Yeah. And so, you know, that's been developing over time in so many different ways. And then today, of course, in the cars. So there are members here that haven't sung with us in person. So they're here, able to be here in their cars. It's a safer environment. So we're thankful for that. I'm amazed at what these singers have done. So huge kudos to them. This is I Love My Love, a beautiful setting of a folk song.
I heard a maiden see I am your love also. I am returned to make amends for all your injury. I love my love because I know my love loves me. So now to our marriage and happy may be. Like turtle doves together, we love and unity. Because our pretty maids with patience wait that have got loves at sea. My love, because I know my love, because I know my
Woo! Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you. This is my time to thank all of you, and thank you for being here. Thank you for all the donors. Thank you. We've raised money with this event as well. But a huge thank you to the music department for all the extra work that's gone on into this, to set up the event and whatnot. And it felt good to actually create an event, of course. But our staffing us also with Russell Baker and Patrick Strain and their fantastic work in creating a live stream here. It's amazing. And of course, to Caleb Nelson and his team here with Silver Studios.
Thanks, everybody.
A huge thank you to all the volunteers. You all arrived sooner than we expected. So if there was some glitch there, you arrived early, but I think we managed. A big thanks to Under the High Wheel for providing food with us today. Wonderful. And I do want to say this has been really wonderful because, of course, last year, really the last time I performed with Madrigal Singers for people was in November of 2019. And I'm just new to this job. I'm really thrilled to be here. My name is Tim Shantz, if I haven't said that already. I think there's a number of alumni that are in the crowd. Honk if you're alumni of this choir, yeah? And we also have many other conductors I know that are here and colleagues. Just everyone's curious what is going on. So thank you all for being here. And I want to make a special announcement because I'm, of course, filling big shoes of Dr. Leonard Rotzlaff, who conducted this choir and formed it and it's for many decades. I see him right there. There he is. And we want to give a huge thanks for all the... Oh, there goes my music. It'll come back. Most of that doesn't matter. Don't worry.
It will come back slightly.
A huge thank you to Len for all that he's done. And I'm happy to announce this today. And for the singers, they don't know. But Len, in addition to his generosity of that he's led this ensemble, and this was partly in the works last year. We were talking about ways to honor Len, but he's actually honoring himself. Len has given quite a large donation, a commitment of 5 years to begin a scholar program for the choir. So these are going to be $1,000 scholarships for 4 singers in the choir for the next 5 years. And we would like your help in sustaining that beyond this. And I've asked Len, can we name these the Rotzlaff Scholars? And I think that's an okay. I got the okay from him. So the Rotzlaff Scholars are going to begin in 2021 in the fall. And thank you to Len for this. And you know, horn applause you can't do softly, but I think that was really a loud applause, Lynn, a loud applause. But I'd like to encourage anyone and all of you to spread the word, and that we would like to sustain this beyond 5 years, of course. And so we need your help. And I think you know that lots of arts need your help, and I think for us, part of this performance, it takes a big effort for us to put this together. But you should know that it's worth it. And I think it's cathartic for all of us. It's a moment of catharsis to be able to engage this way with one another, and of course to make music together. But it's part of the healing, I think, that is needed for the time ahead. So many of us will struggle through these ways of making music for the next long while. We'll do it as much as we can. But art is also our way of emerging out of this. So make sure that you remember that in the ways you support, both here at the university and in the community. So thank you again. And I was put on to we're adding this Lean On Me at the end. It's very fitting. You can sing along if you'd like. In fact, I'll get you to honk at the right places. We're going to end with Lean On Me.
Honking on 2 and 4.
2 and 4, definitely.
Not on 1
please.
and 3.
Not on, no. This is actually Bill Withers, the writer of this song, passed away in the spring last year. Not of COVID, but so it's partly in memory of that as well. Oops, what key am I? No. And yours truly is going to be the soloist.
Woo.
Here we go. I'm egged on. 1, 2, 3, and. Sometimes in our lives we all have pain, we all have sorrow, but if we are wise, we know that there is always tomorrow. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Lean on me, please. Swallow your pride. If I have things you need to borrow, for no one can fill those of your needs that you won't let show. Just call on brother. It's okay, honk, yeah. Need somebody to lean on. You just might have a problem that you'll understand. We all need somebody to lean on. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. 2, 3, and 4. We'll do it. Just up another half step. You can honk again. Caleb. Oh, also Jeff McMaster with the University of Alberta is here. They're doing some filming, so it might come out on folio. Sometimes in our lives we all have pain, we all have sorrow, but if we are wise, we know that there is always tomorrow. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Lean on me, please. Swallow your pride. If I have things you need to borrow, for no one can fill those of your needs Just call on brother when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. Just might have a problem that you'll understand. We all need somebody to lean on. Lean on me when you're not strong. And I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Hey! They're all bowing. They're all bowing, everybody. Yes. Yeah. We didn't tell you. Hopefully your cars start again. And make sure you're being very careful as you leave the parking lot. Do less backing up and more forward if possible. But be aware of your neighbors, and thank you all for coming. A big thanks to everyone for being here, and singers. Woo! Great job, everybody.
And a special thanks to Tim.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tim.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And the rest of the exec for helping put all this together.
Executive, well, great job. Great job, executive. Thank you all. We'll stay live for a little while. You'll hear us for a bit. We can stay live for a bit, Caleb. Oh yeah, with a little music in the background. This is the Madrigal Singers, by the way. You might have heard some of us who are here in the parking lot singing on this. More Slavic.